Okay, from yesterday, with all that stupid shit that was going on yesterday, about, it's like Rose knocked on my door and she said, Sibby wants to talk to you. And, Sibby got my phone number. That's the landlord here. Okay, she's got my phone number. Why she doesn't ever call me directly or any fucking thing, she never does. So, my feeling behind that is she needs to have backup with what she's saying. She needs to have all these individuals listening in, to back her up, um, with whatever her bullshit manipulation thing is, right? Okay, so, yeah, I got in there shit yesterday, about getting this place fixed, right? I mean, come on. The fucking bathroom floor, I mean, the fucking toilet had been leaking for about 2 years that I know of. And it wasn't like motherfucker hasn't ever been told. Yep, told individual. Yes, I had. Okay. And then, I mean, like, there's all kinds of shit. Okay. And well, another one of the ones that is like kind of major, and that would be the roof leaking. And it was allegedly fixed last year, and the people she hired to fix it just went up with a ladder and sprayed some of that leak ender on top of the fucking roof. Well, yeah, that motherfucker started leaking again. So, look, yeah, there's mold growing inside that motherfucker, you know? Okay, so yeah, you know, um, I told her again, literally told, you know, because she's like, here's what she said. She goes, oh, it sounds like you're not happy where you're at. And I go, why does it have to come to this, like getting this fucking place fixed, you know, for any kind of shit to really happen? I mean, like, she's really been putting her people, I guess you could say, because that's who's here. It's supposed to be her brother and girlfriend living upstairs. This is supposed to be the women's part, and that's just, like when I moved in here August 19th, 2020, that is how it was. hmm Actually, also during the height of COVID, when nobody was supposed to be been moving anywhere, but that's where I was moved to this place, through interfaith housing, you know. And where I was moved from was from Antioch, that was, you know, pretty much basically the area, like I had been in, for past 35 years. Yeah, so how in the holy shit does Carl Mason, that is who's supposed to be my case manager with interfaith housing. Yeah, how in the hell does he get me moved all the way over here to Richmond from Antioch, in the height of the COVID, when nobody was supposed to be doing anything, August 19th, 2020. Yeah. And I had my ass moved over here within like one day. I mean, like, I literally didn't even have time to pack all my stuff or get all the food out of my freezer, nothing. Yeah, because the core worker that was moving me from Antioch. By the way, it was Antioch way out in the sticks, more like by Brentwood. Okay, that's where I was at. All the way over here to the Iron Triangle in Richmond. Okay. Well, the core worker, what's her ass do? She says she's going to hire me a taxi. See, she's a core worker. She's supposed to be doing all of these things. That's what she gets paid for. And then she says, well, I think I'm going to call a taxi for you, because I'm going to be getting off work at 5 o'clock and it's, I don't know, 3 o'clock, like that. And I'm thinking, what a lousy fucking worker. So yeah, um, I got in, and I only had like I had less than a half an hour to get all my stuff together and then be dropped off over here. Okay, yeah, in this in this place, this domicile. Okay, yeah, and during all that time, like I was trying to get in touch with um, my core worker and also my case manager and shit, because for one thing, it's like up some stairs, and yeah, I got a fucked up knee, I just do. It's part of my disability, because and that's also in play, it's like the disability thing, because um all of this is tied into with HDAP. That's homeless disability and prevention. Okay, so this is one of those spots, and there was like I don't know about 5 people here under that program, but none of those people came from where in the holy hell I just came from, and besides that, it was during the height of COVID. On top of all of that shit, nobody was supposed to be doing those kind of those kind of things, literally. Like moving somebody to be placed somewhere like that. Okay, so I think that gives a little uh, enlightenment on exactly just what I've been dealing with, and then you know prior to that, I was at the Concord homeless shelter, the one on Arnold Industrial Way. I was there for a month, but before that, I was at the a domestic violence safe house. Okay, I was there for I don't know 5, 6, 7 months, something like that. But okay, so and also, Carl Mason was talking with my case manager over at the stand place, so he had some background on me, through my case manager, whom we were pretty close. And then, yeah, and then I got placed over. Well, I didn't get placed. He took me around to like different places, that were I guess under the HDAP thing, right? And so I decided on one of them, which was on Cedar Point Way in Antioch. And then that shelter in place hit, like almost immediately when I got there. And it was still in place by the time that um, that I was moved over here. And yeah, and I had never been to Richmond in my entire life. Now I've been here for fuck, who cares how long, but I've been here. And no, like yeah, I was diagnosed with, like PTSD, and shit like that, and I was like really depressed. I mean, like, but because of all the bullshit that had gone on in my life, to wind me up at this motherfucking, and in this place, But I'll tell you, um, you know, had I allowed and just kept that fucking mentality of being a goddamn victim going on, you know, um, had I kept that shit, man, I don't know, man. Who knows what would fucking have happened, But fuck that, man. I'm not gonna do that. And then, still, Okay. Oh yeah, that was my main point. My main point was, because because my knee is messed up like that. You know, going upstairs just wasn't supposed to be an option. Because that motherfucker could go out at any time, literally. And it has before. So coming up the stairs like this, and it wasn't like Carl Mason didn't know that shit, because at the other place on Cedar Point, that was one of the fucking main reasons why I don't be going upstairs, right? So I had a downstairs bedroom. And then he places me here. And, like when he said, where I'm moving to, man, you could hear that he's so like apologetic to where in the fuck it is, and I had no idea where in the fuck this is, because I'd never been over here or anything. But the point of that too being having to go up and down the stairs all the fucking time when shit could literally fucking happen. So that's not looking out in the best interest of your client whatsoever. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure he'd be knowing what's going on, um, because he's got some more clients downstairs in the men's part, you see. And I bet you there's no women living down there. Like there's, a man living upstairs here in the women's section. You know what I'm saying? But no. Uh, Continuing on is that this shit, how badly they just want me to get out of this room. So here's what fucking the slumlord does. She had her people, change the doorknobs on my room, well, where I'm at, and the bathroom, the hallway bathroom, which I don't have a key for, and it's locked. Okay. So it just makes me wonder, so where does you know, the brother and his girlfriend, where in the fuck do they go to the bathroom at, since this bathroom, the hallway bathroom is locked? Okay. And the only other bathroom is in the master bedroom, which is right here on the other side of me. Okay. So what is that telling me? Okay. What is that telling me? The bathroom hallway's locked. No, she hasn't done anything to fix that fucker, and she's known for a long time. You know, haven't done anything to fix it. Locks it, has it locked. They got a key to it. The brother and blah blah. And so, and then if Rose goes somewhere, of course the door is locked. So if I have to throw up, or if I have to take a pee or poo or whatever, so where does that leave me? There's that. And then like I went outside to smoke a cigarette right now, and I came back in and I see this paper pinned on the fucking wall right next to my room, where that can of it's kills, that kind of, it's supposed to be to fucking kill mold or some shit, right? Yeah, sitting by my door, these are I am just of the mind, maybe it just has to do with some kind of like fucking hidden camera in this motherfucking room. That's just what I'm thinking.